Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's Dr. Young again. I wanted to talk to you guys about instruments. I'm going to start a little series with a bunch of different instruments, may even have some guest artists come in and help us out with it. The first instrument I want to talk to you is actually from the woodwind family, and something some of you might get a chance to play when you get out to 4th, 5th grade. This instrument is called a recorder, and this particular instrument, this very instrument, is actually made out of wood. Originally in German, they would call this the Blockflöte, or the Blockflute, the wooden flute that you blow across like this. And before they invented the flutes that you played sideways, what they did is they took a whistle. If you take a good look at that, you see how it's got kind of a whistle cut in there? And then you just blow into it, and it makes the whistling sound. Now, that's not the way a regular flute works, so we'll talk more about that later, though. All right? And then you place that together like this. And then there's holes that are in the instrument that open, that you can open and close with your fingers, and they make the instrument shorter, and that's the shortest, or slowly you try closing the holes makes it longer. And it sounds like this. All right, so that's the Blockflöte, or the recorder. All right, and they come in a bunch of different sizes. This one is actually the size of a piccolo. They make a bigger one. This one right here is an alto recorder. If you take a look, it's got the same sort of thing. It's got a whistle up top, right? But you can hear that is a lot lower. All right, and then so it sounds like this. Now, as you can see, the fingers are further apart because the instrument is bigger, so it takes me just a second to get used to it. All right. Now, one of the things that I did want to show you, though, is then you take a bunch of these instruments and make one that's twice as big as the soprano recorder. That's called a tenor recorder. It's the same size as a modern flute. And one that's twice as big as this, it's called the bass recorder. I'm going to try to link some videos to that. But you can play them together in what they call consorts of recorders. And I don't have a bunch of other people who play recorders, and these are only 2 recorders I have. So instead, I'll play a little consort by myself with both of them together. So just to sum up, this is a woodwind instrument. This one is particularly made out of wood. Some of them are made out of plastic. And then you blow wind into it. That's what makes it a woodwind. And hopefully you guys will get a chance to play one of these as you get up in the 4th and 5th grade. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. And I'll try to put some links of some other recorder playing next to it.